Hi Wildings, welcome to your Wilding Tarot YouTube video for today on any closure messages that you might need to hear right now. As you can probably tell by my lack of opening time-lapse, I didn't actually plan on making a video today, at least not for YouTube. I was recording private readings today, which is why I set up my space kind of without that opening time-lapse. But yeah, as I was doing private readings, I did feel called to get on again and make a YouTube clip for today for close the messages. So if that's something you've felt called to hear, I heard you, and I am obviously creating this video for you right now. So as always, if you're not feeling connected to your intuition, or you just want like a little bit of extra something to make your choice for a pile, I've left a very brief description of each reading in the very bottom of the description box below, so you can go check that out if you need additional help. But for everyone else, to get your messages of closure, choosing either pile 1, 2 or 3 today based on wherever your intuition is sending you. I will leave a little freeze frame if you need a little bit more time to decide. But wherever you end up, I will see you there in a moment. Hey there, pile 1, welcome to your reading for any closure type messages that you might need to hear today. So if you chose this beautiful red jasper, I believe, crystal, then this reading is probably for you. But as always, since it is a general reading, make sure you're using your own intuition and discernment to know what messages are for you, which ones are not for you, and maybe which messages might have a slightly different interpretation for your situation. But yeah, let's get some general themes of our reading. Spirit, what do you have for pile 1? In regards to themes of their reading. Okay, so pile 1. The cards for you is Pisces energy. Pisces obviously rules the 12th house of hidden realities and the subconscious. It is a water sign, and it is all about kind of the believe and woo-woo kind of energy in the zodiac. This like energy is considered kind of the most ethereal, with Aries being the most grounded. But yeah. We also have the water element, which obviously covers the Pisces sign, but also covers Cancer and Scorpio energy. The water element has a lot to do with sensing and intuition, but also like feeling and emotion. The water element corresponds with the cup suit in the tarot, which has to do with like psychic abilities, sensing, emotions, love, relationships, connection, all that sort of stuff. Then we also have the Pluto placement, which rules the 8th house alongside Mars energy. It's all to do with transformation and Scorpio energy, particularly kind of mystery, metaphysics, sex, and also like just beginnings and endings and like the cycle of life in general. So like very watery energy, I would say, overall for these themes. But let's get more specific using this traditional tarot. We have any closure messages for Any closure messages? We clarify this Ace of Wands energy. And this Five of Swords energy, please. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys, I'm starting to get a cold, I think. We also clarify this Magician energy. There is absolutely no way I'm going to be able to cut out all my sneezes. This is going to be the worst. Okay, girl, straight up, you know that this person made you feel more alone a lot in this relationship. They obviously did not make you happy, and they definitely weren't showing up in a way that I would say is necessary to deserve you, so to speak. I'm going to start over here with this Magician card in reverse. The Magician upright represents temple and attention in Kabbalah Tarot. I am sensing that they were not present with you, and they were also not doing their spiritual work to be kind of like this serene, calm, safe space for you. The Temperance card corresponds with Sagittarius energy, and Sagittarius is the ruler of the 9th house of spiritual development, and it's really like kind of guru energy, philosopher energy, to do with balancing like life as a human being and also like the spiritual development of us as a like higher vibrational being. So yeah, your person was just like not on that level, and you know that for sure. They like definitely made you feel alone. They made you doubt a lot of things with them. This Five of Swords energy is definitely kind of like traditionally a loneliness and solitude card, especially coming out in reverse, but it's also about like falling on your sword when it comes to your own inner stories, given that sword suit is a like cognition, thinking kind of energy. This person really triggered a lot of like your stories, and they left you like deliberately without information that would have like reassured you, so that you were more prone to kind of believing your own stories. Yeah, so they definitely left you like super unsettled. This Page of Pentacles energy right way up is like a very kind of like youthful, persistent, and also like kind of positive manifester, but coming out in reverse, I'm sensing that this person was probably manifesting from their shadow. They were probably creating self-fulfilling prophecies from some of their fears, especially in this relationship. I think they probably ended up kind of pushing the two of you apart based on like their own fears about intimacy, and like even though you were definitely like drawn to this connection, and they were possibly drawn to this connection too with this Ace of Wands, Three of Cups energy. This is all about like feeling like inspired by a connection, and feeling drawn to an energy. This Pisces energy can be like believing potential over patterns, and I think even though, and I think like maybe this like initial spark and initial kind of desire to get to know this person, and like all of the potential that you saw in that moment like remained really pertinent, even though like kind of this person's actions were like proving to you why you shouldn't be together the whole time. You were like never budged from this like potential and excitement about that potential, rather than letting this person's patterns speak for themselves. And they were essentially just like not the lover that you needed. They definitely lacked a lot of like the qualities that you would need in a long-term partner. I'm sensing, for some examples, like they'll possibly like trying to control the situation a lot and trying to constantly be in power, and really not letting you have any power. They're potentially not seeing your side of the story a lot of times, especially in conflict, and they were thinking that it was kind of like their way or the highway, the right way, and they essentially just like did not leave you feeling satisfied in this connection, or abundant, or like full of like kind of love and connection. So yeah, like it was like definitely like gots to go time for this person, and you know that. So we have okay, so these two cards coming out. The photograph card represents looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories, and then the sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. These two cards are definitely telling me that this person could not treat you right, but then also like almost couldn't let you go. Like they probably deliberately didn't give you closure so that you wouldn't move on from them, in the hopes that they could get their shit together and come back around. But girlie, like you deserve so much better than that. You deserve someone to like, if they're not going to treat you right, to really like let you go and let you find someone who will. So yeah, that just like, they just do not pass the vibe check. So this person's like it's a no from me. Can we get any more oracles for pile 1, please? I think you like were asking yourself to be too resilient. You were asking more of yourself than what was reasonable or possible in this connection. Like you were asking yourself to endure way too much. You were asking yourself to, like, you probably experienced a lot of extremes in this connection, like extreme attraction, but also extreme pain. I do think this was part of your path though. I think there was some things that you had to kind of learn from this connection to especially to like be more to like desire more for yourself, to attract like a more abundant connection for yourself from this place of like, oh, that's definitely something that I don't want, is this kind of connection. And then to also make you feel more grateful when you do get that connection that like you want to manifest. But it's definitely time to show the world the real you. And I think this energy is like more to do with like going out in the world and like just being yourself and like letting who you are as a person attract the right person to you. Because yeah, if you're constantly like trying to please someone else and like fit into someone else's expectation of you, you're just going to end up with someone that doesn't love you for you, and you deserve that. So go be yourself in the world and attract better. Like don't settle. Do we have any more oracles for pile 1, please? Any more oracles for pile 1? So we have magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. So yeah, you've been through it, but your guides are blessing you and calling in better things for you. So yeah, like really let this go and like be ready to attract better. Because yeah, it's coming for ya. Okay, so we have, I am filled with creative energy and I'm ready to manifest. Yeah, like, so what I've been saying, like, manifest better, attract better. Like, you're ready to attract better. So use that manifesting energy to attract exactly what it is you desire. And you know what it is you desire now because you've experienced the not having of it. So it should be easy to be like, this is what I want. But I think I'm going to leave that here, pile one. I hope you got everything you wanted and needed out of this reading. My name's Jade Wilding, and I'll be on this channel doing intuitive tarot readings for basically whenever you need it. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to stick around for that. But until next time, ciao. Hey there, pile 2. Welcome to your reading for any messages of closure that you need to hear right now. So if you chose this beautiful orange crystal, then this reading is probably for you. But let's get some themes. Whoop, that card wanted to come straight out, or 2. Any other themes for pile 2 in regards to their reading? So we have Saturn, Uranus, and the 4th house. So the 4th house has to do with family and home, feeling comfort and safe, and sometimes childhood trauma as well as our like inner child kind of like light. We have Uranus, which is the placement of like individuality. It corresponds with like Aquarius 11th house energy. Like it's kind of how you're here as an individual to change the kind of trajectory of life and contribute to the tapestry of life, whereas Saturn rules the 10th house and corresponds with Capricorn energy. And that's more kind of like fitting in with the tapestry of life rather than standing out. So it's like contributing to life, what you're meant to contribute to life. But let's get more specific using this traditional tarot. We have messages for pile 2, please. We have messages for pile 2, please. We have messages for pile 2, please. We clarify the 6 of Cups energy. We clarify this Hanged One energy. And the Tower, please. Girly, let's be real. A connection that leaves you feeling uncertain and overpowered is never going to bring you the alignment and happiness that you really are trying to attract and that you totally deserve. It seems like in this connection you're potentially like a little bit naive and like definitely believing potential over patterns. This Ace of Cups energy, aces represent like pureness and potential, and then the Six of Cups in particular can be like kind of an innocent, sometimes naive kind of energy. So yeah, I'd say you would definitely kind of like projecting like this idealized picture onto this person, but they just like were never going to give you what you deserve. They were never going to meet you where you were, and they were never going to align with your goals and even just like make you happy. This Saturn energy is about kind of responsibility and maturity. So I would say that this person probably wasn't responsible and mature enough, but also I'd say this connection was meant to mature you and like help you figure out like who's a red flag and who's a no based on their goals not aligning with yours. It seems like you probably have fourth house, like family and home goals, especially with this Nine of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles coming out. So this Queen of Pentacles, she's like the eternal mother energy. She's very nurturing, earthy kind of goddess energy. And yeah, she's a lover of all creatures and definitely like that like mother archetype. And nines in Kabbalah Tarot represent like kind of the foundation for all of your desires to manifest from. And so yeah, like definitely what you're looking for is like this fourth house home family kind of energy in a partner, so that you can manifest these goals of like being a mother or like being a parent, being that nurturing parent in some way. And this person, yeah, they did not have their shit together enough to do that. Even though I think that you definitely believed that they had that potential, they were not living up to it. And so like it was 100% important that this connection ended, that it kind of reached its like peak moment and finished, because like you deserve someone so much better. You deserve someone who's like really going to meet you where you're at, and like want the same things in life as you, for sure. This star energy represents like kind of harvest, so like harvesting your desires, and this Five of Swords represents like loneliness or solitude. So I'd say this person like was never going to, like you're going to be alone in manifesting what it is you desire, because they just didn't want the same things, like honestly. But let's get some oracles. So I have the Chaser. Probably you were like activating this like Chaser energy with them, like chasing after this kind of almost figment of your imagination. But it's time to make healthier choices, be happier, focus on self-love and self-care, and aligning yourself with people that want the same things as you, for sure. Yeah, it was definitely time for this relationship to end. It was definitely time to break up. You guys just did not see eye to eye in terms of your goals, and they were like not the healthiest choice for you. So Spirit saying let them go, let them go. Do we have any more oracles for pile 2, please? There was probably like a lot of fear on both sides, like maybe some fear coming up for you, definitely some fear coming up for them. Like I'd say if they were like entertaining this connection where they were just like not showing up well, there was probably some fear stuff going on for them, for sure. And maybe like for you, like worried that you'd like never get better, but you will, I promise. This is all part of the path. This was definitely teaching you a lot, and like I said before, probably maturing you so that you'll be better able to recognize people who share the same values as you and who like essentially have the same goals as you. Yeah, so this is not a waste of time. This was definitely part of your blooming as a like part of your spiritual path. So yeah, looking at the bigger picture, like there was a higher meaning for this connection for sure. And it's important that you take time to look at each other and understand the meaning of your experience. This is something I just okay. I bet that'll be funny to watch back when I'm editing this. Then let's get one last oracle and one last affirmation. So we have life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. I definitely think this is what this connection was meant to do for you, like highlight anything in the shadows that needed to be healed for sure. Do we have any affirmations for pile 2, please? So we have, I cleanse my being, I am free from negative energy. Yes, queen, like, let it go. Move on to bigger and better things more aligned for you. But I think I'm going to leave that there, pile 2. I hope you got everything out of this reading that you really wanted and needed. Until next time, ciao. Hey there, pile 3. Welcome to your reading for any messages of closure that you need to hear right now. So if you chose this beautiful purple crystal, then this reading is probably for you. But as always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and meditate on the rest. Let's first get some themes for today's reading for pile 3. We have themes for pile 3, or energies for pile 3, please. Energies for pile 3's closure messages, please. Energies for pile 3's closure messages. Messages for pile 3's closure. Ugh. Okay, pile 3, this second house owning card is giving me heavy, like, don't cry over anyone who makes less than 6 figures energy. This is like Taurus energy and Venus energy. So yeah, if they're not a baller, like, yeah, don't you waste your pretty little tears on them. But yeah, second house, owning, possessions, value, and then Taurus and Venus energy. We've got the Mercury retrograde, so it's a very reinventive time. It also can be backslides and like things not working properly. This is like heavy Gemini, Virgo, third house, sixth house energy. We also have the water element, which has to do with psychic abilities, sensing, intuition, love and relationships and other kind of emotions. It corresponds with Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer energy. But let's go ahead and get more specific using this traditional tarot. What other messages of closure do you have for pile 3, please? What other messages of closure do you have for pile 3, please? What other messages of closure do you have for pile 3, please? Clarify this devil card energy. clarify this High Priestess energy. And the Ten of Cups. Girly, this was never going to work because they are emotionally unavailable as hell right now, and you're this damn High Priestess goddess energy. This person is still wrestling with the demons and animal within, still like bringing consciousness to their fight, flight, freeze, fawn responses, and like doing lots of shadow work to like understand themselves. But yeah, they're still in this like really emotionally unavailable place, so they're never going to be able to meet you where you are, essentially. They were never going to like, you were just like misaligned, like they were not going to make you happy based on where they were at. And it's like fine where they're at, like everyone's on a different journey and you're obviously in a very different place for them, but you kind of can't expect them to be anywhere except where they are. And where they are is like just dealing with stuff, like dealing with themselves, and trying to kind of master all of those kind of animal like fear responses and like, yeah, just like their stuff. So yeah, Spirit's definitely wants you to let this relationship go, and not worry about it. There's definitely potential for a revival in this in the future with this Four of Swords energy if your person like successfully does this work, but do not wait around for them. If you do, I think it's not going to do you any favors to kind of wait around for them. Like, it's important. So the Devil card can represent like experience and knowledge and like kind of knowing where you're at and like really playing into that. This Knight of Wands is like a very passionate, energetic card, and it's really about like playing into your level. These two cards clarifying each other. So don't go looking for a relationship with anyone who's not on your level. Like, play into where you're actually at and seek out relationships that are going to match that energy. Yeah, so basically same kind of vibe. This Page of Wands is like a very explorative kind of energy. Like, explore someone who's going to match this High Priestess energy. So look for your like Magician kind of energy. Like, don't settle for someone who's emotionally unavailable and like still heavy doing their work, because you deserve so much more. Like, you're very intuitive. Use those intuitive powers for good. You definitely deserve unconditional love. This is also about self-love, so yeah, like embrace self-love. You may, as I was saying before, you might get a revival with this, especially with this soul mates card coming out, but don't wait for them. Like, just know what you deserve. And there may even be soulmates for you in between now and that revival anyway. Like, we have multiple soulmates in our lifetime, multiple soul contracts and partnerships and agreements, so explore that. Just worry about you. If you need it, take time to heal from this connection. This Girl Talk card is about moving on and spending time with friends, so yeah, definitely move on from this connection. Spend time with your girlfriends, enjoy life, and don't worry about this person for a while. It seems like everything that you want is going to come into fruition. It's like I'm sensing that you probably are looking for a really abundant kind of connection, especially with the second house of owning coming out. If this person doesn't own like 6 figures, like they are not worth crying over, girlfriend. Like you deserve this abundant divine masculine for sure. Like don't settle. Let's get some more oracles. So we have emotions running high. Your emotions are probably running high. Let them run high. Don't let your emotions like make you like act in a way that you're not going to be proud of down the line. Just be with those emotions. And yeah, like offer yourself self-love while these emotions are running high. Don't expect anything from outside of you, because you have everything that you need within and within your friendships to get through this. Know that you're divinely protected. None of this is happening for like bad reasons or like karmic reasons, or not like negative karmic reasons anyway. There's probably some element of karma to do with like not knowing your worth though, so, and like making sure that you're acting from a place of like positive self-esteem for yourself. But yeah, this is all like you're divinely protected. So yeah, don't worry about stuff. Just you do you and enjoy your life, and don't be hung up on this person. Can we have an affirmation for pile 3, please? Can we have an affirmation for pile 3, please? So we have, I allow myself to let go and let the universe guide me. Girl, that's what I've been saying. Let go, let the universe guide you to better things. Trust in the process. It's all happening for a reason. But I think I'm going to leave that here. My name is Jade Rewilding. It's been a pleasure reading for you. If you can like, comment, and subscribe, I would really appreciate it, because it'll help me stay on your feed for more intuitive tarot card readings like this. But until next time, ciao.